and welcome to another episode of Moments with I Am My Sister's Keeper. My name is Nyemade, or that African butterfly, as I'm on social media, and I am a volunteer with I Am My Sister's Keeper. Once a month, I come and I talk to different volunteers and participants in the program just to help highlight what's going on, how people are involved in it, and really the great work that I Am My Sister's Keeper is doing. Today, as you can see, I have 3 sets of great family with me. I'm going to go ahead and introduce everybody, and then we'll tell you a little bit about their stories. So first, we have Jay and Helen, and they're down there if you want to say hi. And Jay is an ambassador with Next Generation, and Helen is a volunteer. And then we have Joy and Mackenzie. You want to say hi? And Mackenzie is a member, or she's part of MSK Next Generation. And then we have Lynn and London. Hi. And Lynn is a volunteer as well. And London is an ambassador for Next Generation also. Thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right, so to get started, I just want to learn more about you all and how you got involved with it. I'll go clockwise since that's how, I know we all have our screens in different areas, but on mine, I'll just keep the same order going. So to start with, Helen and Jay, can you tell me more about what you each do and how you got involved with the program?
She said, what you do and how you got in the program.
How I got in the program.
Mm-hmm. What do you do?
I am the ambassador, and I help out others in my group, Next Generation.
And to be an ambassador, you had to be part of the program before, right?
Yes.
And so you enjoyed it so much, that's why you came back to be an ambassador?
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome. And Helen, you're a volunteer. What do you do with the program?
I help assist with the cooking up the food preparation. We volunteers and assist with the members, the participants in there, and do anything that I can.
Perfect. Yes, because when we do have the Next Generation Confidence Club each month, they also provide breakfast for the girls, which is really nice before we get started. So it's wonderful having volunteers to help with things like that. Okay, and then next we have Joy and Mackenzie. Now, Mackenzie, you're in Next Generation Confidence Club, correct?
Yes.
Yes. How long have you been a part of it?
Since I was 6.
How old are you now?
8.
Oh, wow. So for 2 years, that's awesome. What is your favorite thing about it?
My favorite thing about My Sister's Keeper is when we get to do activities.
The activities are fun. I like doing those because I volunteer with you guys sometimes, and we get to do fun projects and things, right? It's always a good time. Do you think that once you're older, a little bit older, you're going to be like Jay and become an ambassador?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that you'd make a great ambassador. Now, speaking of great ambassadors, London, you're an ambassador now as well, correct?
Uh-huh.
Yep. Can you tell me more about your involvement with the program? So you were part of it first and then you became an ambassador?
Yes.
What made you want to come back to be an ambassador?
I liked how everyone was nice and kind.
What are some of the things you have to do as an ambassador?
You have to help and be role models for other kids.
Nice. So it really helps to build some of those leadership skills, right? That you can use further on down the line. And Lynn, you're a volunteer?
Yes.
Okay, and what do you do with the program?
I also assist Miss Helen with food preparation, and I also assist during the meeting, basically assisting wherever my assistance is needed. So whether that's helping with the younger girls, the older girls, we just work together as a team to get it done.
Perfect. And then do you all do STEM as well? I know on the first Saturday we have the Confidence Club, and then the third is STEM. Do you all do STEM as well?
Yes.
Yeah. What's your
Yes.
favorite thing about the STEM program? And any of you can answer.
The projects.
What you like about it?
I think the projects are fun to do and we get to learn more from the projects.
Yeah, it's a lot more hands-on, right? And you get to learn a little bit more about science and things like that. Did it make you more interested in learning about it long-term?
Yes.
You think you might grow up and want to do science stuff, maybe? Maybe. And I know that one of the great things is you guys get guests as well, right? So sometimes you get to see different people from the community and they come in and they tell you all about themselves. Do you enjoy those?
Yes.
Have you had a favorite guest?
Miss Delaware.
Miss Delaware. I was there that day and you guys had the volcano or the projects in it like exploded, right? That was a lot of fun. Probably wasn't fun to clean up, but it was fun to watch. So for the parents or the guardians, what is one of the reasons that led you to have your daughters or your grandchild involved with the program?
Well, my other granddaughter, Talia, she was one of the first members with my sister's keeper when the program first started. And when I seen such the positive impact it had on her and how it changed her, how she's matured, her grades and everything improved, that made me get involved.
Wonderful. And how long was she in the program?
Oh, it was about 5 years ago.
Oh, nice.
And she was in there until she graduated.
Oh, that's awesome. And it's nice too, because then they're with a group and they have like that sense of stability as well. Yeah. Lynn or Joy?
Yeah, so I signed Mackenzie up because my sister and her daughters were a part of the program, Rita Bell and Alasia and Reason. And so they thought that it would be great for Mackenzie to join since she's the only child and she just loves being around them. So last year was her first year. Unfortunately, because of the pandemic, they were mostly on Zoom, but I have seen how it's increased her leadership. It's increased just her being more involved with other children instead of just like the only child syndrome type of thing. So yeah. I love it.
Oh, that's awesome. And Lynn?
I signed London up because I was looking for something that could encourage her to grow socially and something to help build up her self-confidence and her self-esteem.
And London, do you feel like you built some more self-esteem and self-confidence during this?
Yes.
Yeah, that's great. And then Mackenzie, do you feel like it's easier for you to be around other kids and interact with them more now that you get to be a part of the program?
Yes.
Yes. I think it's so awesome that you have the girls involved in this and that they are able to do these activities and learn more, like Jay was saying, learn more about science and things like that. Do they participate in like the rite of passages and things like that as well?
No, that's just for the regular MSK girls. They start that, I believe, at 12 years old. 12. So Jayana will be in that her next year.
Yay, that's exciting. But yeah, I love that they have this program. What are some things is there anything that you girls would like to see or would like to do with the program on one of your Saturdays, either the confidence or the STEM? No, not really.
Something special in the projects?
No.
No, it's all on track for now, doing good projects and having fun. Well, that is awesome. Now I know that one of the great things is that currently with the next generation, for those watching My Sister's Keeper, there's 2 locations. There's one in Wilmington and one in Dover. Now there's different chapters of I Am My Sister's Keeper all over, but for the next generation, there's Wilmington and Dover. Well, I want to say, thank you all so much for joining me this evening and telling me a little bit more. And as we close out, I know you guys talked about a little bit about what your your daughter and granddaughter have learned in the program. But, you know, if there's anything you could say or you'd want to say to encourage others to join and be a part of it, whether it's as a volunteer, as an ambassador, or just a member of the program, is there anything any of you would like to share?
Yes, as far as for the girls, I said it helps them, like she stated, builds up their confidence. It gives them exposure, and it's a sisterhood they can have for a lifetime. And to anyone, it's a great program to volunteer for. They're making positive impact on these girls, and why not volunteer for something positive?
Absolutely. And you know, that actually reminds me. So I know that you've all been doing the STEM and the confidence club. What is one confidence thing that you have taken away from doing these each month? We'll start with Mackenzie. Mackenzie, what is some type of confidence thing or some way that club has helped you grow?
Something that helped me was that you could do anything and never give up, and nobody could stop you from doing it.
That is a great lesson to learn. You learned that with the activities in the Confidence Club for my next generation. That is awesome. What about you, Jay?
To never be shy and take action.
Take action. That's a very good one, because a lot of times people will think about things, but then they get nervous or they may not want to. So it's great that being part of the club and learning those things has helped you take that next step, which is taking actions. That's really how you make things happen, right? Because everyone can think about stuff, but it's not until you do it that it gets done. That's great. Oh, what about you, London?
I got, you're powerful and believe in who you are.
Powerful and believe in who you are. And that is a huge one, because that's what sort of helps carry you through life, right? Knowing that no matter what happens around you, that who you are is enough, and that being who you are is what will help take you as far as you want to go. And you don't need to be like anybody else. You can just be you, because you are all wonderful and unique, all on your own, right?
Mhm.
That is
Absolutely.
awesome. I love that you are all learning that, because those are great. Let me tell you, learning that young will help along the way as you get older. Because you know what, girls, there are some people who are older who haven't learned that yet, or who are just starting to learn that, just starting to learn to take action, just starting to learn to depend on themselves, just starting to realize that they're enough. So the fact that you're learning that at your age, it's going to help you so much.
Mhm.
Okay, thank you so much. And Joy or Lynn, did you have anything that you wanted to share or add or encourage others?
I would just piggyback off of what Ms. Helen said. It's definitely a great program to involve your daughter or granddaughter, niece, goddaughter, just young girls, period, to get them involved in it. It raises their social awareness and builds their confidence and self-esteem. And it also gives them a place where they can go and just build relationships with their own peers.
Absolutely. And Lynn?
I agree. I think it's very important to invest in our community and in our girls. You know, I realize that I'm not her only, you know, she doesn't just look up to me. She's looking up to other people that's in our environment also. So having that support team and people, like-minded people around her is very important. So I think it's very important to volunteer your time if you can. If not, donate. There's just many ways to participate in the program.
Yes, absolutely. And yeah, as Lynn said, there's so many ways to volunteer, to donate, to give back. They do a great service for the community. In the bio of this, there's a link to the website as well, if you want to learn more, to connect with anyone. But thank you all so much for joining me, for those who are watching, and also for the 6 of you. I appreciate you giving up some of your time tonight to talk to me.
Absolutely.
welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Thank
You're
you, Ms.
welcome.
Pearl.
Absolutely. And as I mentioned, my contact info, as well as the website, will be in the bio. You can click on those and reach out to us if you have any questions. Thank you. And you all have a great evening.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.